Many, many years ago, I found that there were so many young people that desired to play at the collegiate level, but really didn't have the necessary information to help them navigate the process. My name is Michael Smith. I'm the founder of One Pivotal Move, which is a life coach, health coach business, and the creator of Sports in the 21st Century. You know, there are some staggering statistics that cause you to think just how difficult it is for kids to play at the collegiate level. There are 30,000 high schools in the United States. 20 of those are public schools, 10,000 private. Because I come from the basketball space, I'm going to use basketball for our example. Of those 30,000, there are roughly 17,000 of them that have a basketball program. Now, if we can agree that there are 4 high school seniors on every basketball program across the country, it's roughly about 68,000 kids that will graduate every year with some goal or aspiration of playing at the collegiate level. Here's where it gets fun. There are only 4,000 post-secondary institutions, and of that, there are less than 1,500 of those who have a basketball program. So if we use the same number of 4, that's 6,000 spots for roughly 68,000 kids, which tells you right there that there are a lot of kids that want to participate, not a lot of opportunities for kids to participate. So what kinds of things can we do to educate student athletes and their parents to help them possibly achieve that goal of playing sports at the collegiate level? And then when they approach someone like me and ask me to look at their kid, and I come back and say, well, your son or daughter is an NAIA Division III or a community college player, that doesn't typically go over well. Parents are looking at their son or daughter through rose-colored glasses. We think that Johnny or Susie is college material, but we really don't know. And a lot of parents are spending a lot of money with personal training, playing on AA or select teams. And I am not saying that kids shouldn't do that, because I think you should. But I don't know if they have the tools to be able to determine what level of their son or daughter is, because most of us dream that our son or daughter will be a Division I and at the least a Division II player. You want your son or daughter to achieve all that they can achieve. And if athletics is the vehicle, then athletics is certainly the vehicle. And I'm not here to tell a parent not to spend their resources where they feel it's appropriate. What I really want parents to walk away from is, are we doing everything we can for our son or daughter in this space? And if we're not, what additional things should we be doing to get them ready for college? And if sports happens to be the vehicle that does that, that's a beautiful thing. But it's okay if it's not. It's truly okay. There are 3 questions that I hope that people will walk away and ask themselves when they're at our event. Question 1, you know, that was a tremendous amount of information. We learned a lot, but I feel really good about where we are as a family and our son or daughter's process and going on to the next level. The second question is, oh my goodness, there's a lot of things here that we didn't know that we're not doing, and we need to now integrate these things within the things that we're already doing if going on to the next level is what we're trying to accomplish. Or that third question, and it's not a bad one, is maybe we need to focus on high school and enjoy this high school experience. And that's a good thing too. But it's really about dialogue. It's about talking about the process and what we need to do. The responsibility of the high school coach is to provide an environment where your son or daughter can be successful participating in this sport. What you want them to learn is how to navigate failure. Not navigate success, but navigate failure. You want your son or daughter to learn how to work as a team, because as we know, when we get out here in this real world, you don't always work with people that you like, but you've got to be able to work together for the common good. And so those are the part of the components that we are trying to teach our kids. It's interesting, in the military, one of the first things that they do in basic training is they try to strip you of your individuality and get you to think about things in terms of a team. When you can get people to think in those terms, it is amazing how we can get people to go far beyond their own personal capabilities, because it's not about them, it's about us. And the most successful teams out there, whether they're on the athletic playing field or at a company, are the ones that work better together because they see the big picture of it's not about me. When coaches are out there recruiting players, they're looking for so many shooters, so many rebounders, so many point guards. They're not looking for 5 point guards or 5 shooters. So they're looking for role players, and players that can fit a multitude of roles are the ones that get a lot of playing time. That transfers into life. When you're working for a company and you can do more than one thing, you're a much more valuable individual for that company than the guy that can only do this. So the challenge is getting people to understand that within this team environment, you can still be really good at this, but we are not going to be good if that's all you do. And that's really what sports in the 21st century is.